No, ma'am. Hey everyone, welcome back to Creekside Homestead, Alaska. It is the very end of July, so I figured I would give you guys a monthly garden update. As you saw in the last video, June was pretty good to us. Things were starting to really take off and grow. And July, the beginning of July was not that great. It rained and rained and rained. But within this last week, it is absolutely stunning day today, and it has been for the last 2 days, and it's supposed to be for the next week or so. So I'm hoping a lot of stuff really takes off. Figured I'd bring you along and show you what's doing good and just be real with you and show you what we thought was doing good and turned out after the heavy rain while we were gone fishing. It kind of took some things out. So that's a little bit upsetting, but you know, that's just life gardening. Anyways, follow me and I will take you on a little tour. Okay, I guess we will start in the cucumber and peppers. That's where I usually start. Now, last month, you saw me harvest quite a bit of peppers unexpectedly, which was awesome. Well, today it's the cucumbers. Now, these guys have exploded in the last 3 to 4 days. And I haven't had a good cucumber harvest in 2 years. So, I mean, I got enough to do a couple jars last year, but I'm about to show you. And these guys are just getting started, so I'm super excited. But we are going to have pickles. As some of you know, Sean loves pickles. I like them. I don't love them. I love fresh cucumbers. But anyways, I'm going to see if I can harvest anything in here. Oh, looky. I've got cayenne starting. That one's ready to go. And then I've got a few more hot peppers that I can harvest as well. So that's what we're going to do first. Okay, I think I'm going to leave most of these on here for a couple of more days. You can see they are looking awesome. Now there's another one that's going to be beautiful. And then this one is loaded as well. But I think we're going to give them a couple more days. And then I will have enough to do a full canning batch. Oh, wait. Oof. Oh, we got to pick this baby today. Look at that sucker. So we're just going to go ahead and grab that one. Got my little handy dandy harvest basket here. And I'll just do a quick little search to see if there's, yeah, that one's not ready. Couple back there hiding. Oh, there's one back behind there, right there, but it's not ready either. We'll let those stay. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a nice little harvest. Because they're all gonna be ready about the same time. But like I was saying, I harvested about, 6 or 8 within the last 2 days. And I will use those to go along with this batch. But primarily, I'm going to make a cucumber salad tonight. Cucumber and tomato salad. We love it in the summer. Gotta keep the chickens out. Okay, moving on. So this is morning glory, and it is doing fabulous on this side and not so fabulous on this side. So that's a bummer. But the greens, you've seen me, I'm gonna have to do a whole nother harvest again of greens. Oh, hold on, I think River found a mouse in the potatoes. Okay, yeah, she definitely sees something in there. Anyways, you've seen me do the greens a few times, so I'm not gonna bore you with that because I probably have a whole nother 2 batches I can get today. So we'll have plenty of greens to can. These are my zucchini. I've only gotten, this is another thing, looks great, looks like it's just doing fantastic, but I've only harvested 1 zucchini. So yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. Usually, I've never had a problem growing zucchini, ever. Like Sean says, he truly believes everything's in a cycle. So hopefully, and it has been very, very cool here. They said July was actually I think it was the coolest and the wettest. July, it's almost, I think, second highest rainfall, and that was just in the first 3 weeks, because we're at the very tail end. I think the 1st of August is on Saturday, I think. So yeah, July was not that great to us, but it is ending with a bang, so I'm not going to complain. The tomatoes, again, they're pretty slow, but there is a ton of them. So the good thing about tomatoes is that I can take them off the vine and they can ripen inside. So I'm not super worried about that. And the blossom rot this year has not been bad at all. So I'm happy with that. But yeah, those tomatoes go on and on. I actually need to get in here today and trim this side. You can see I've trimmed this side. Since we're getting down to the end, I'm topping them off and trimming the leaves off so that all the energy can go into those tomatoes ripening. But this side is trimmed, believe it or not. And this side is not. Looks like a jungle. So that's on the agenda today. Potatoes are looking fabulous as long as River doesn't stomp on them. Trying to get whatever critter she thinks is in there. Our experimental corn is actually doing really good. So I think we've decided that'll be our fun project next year. And then these Cracker Jack marigolds, I only put, I think, 4 in there, and they are just going crazy. So they will all be blooming here soon. Isn't that pretty? Some strawberries. Those actually came out of the garden runners that I just threw in a basket. Okay, here's the problem. My onions, guys. We went fishing and it absolutely downpoured down there on us and here at the cabin. And now, so it rained. And by the time we got back, I was really afraid that they were waterlogged, and I thought we were able to save them. We covered them, let them dry out, even though they like water. They didn't like that much water. And they've already started to brown, like they're done growing, and they still have a whole month. So at least, so this is where we're at. I top them like I do every year. You saw me do that. but some of them are starting to completely brown, meaning they're not going to grow any bigger than that, which is quite depressing. I'm not happy about it at all. I mean, I'll take what I can get, you know, we'll harvest what we can harvest, but I was really excited for a huge onion year, and we did pretty good last year, but this year I think we're going to lose a lot of them. I'll harvest them while they're small and we'll have them for fresh eating, but I just don't know how many storage ones we're going to get this year. This bed actually is doing really good. These are the blush onions, and I can't remember their storage life. I think they're 5 to 6 months. So if I can get some to get bigger, none of these seem to be browning at all. And then you've got these guys. And then, even worse, the rain just toppled these guys over. And I tried to save them, but it looks like we'll be eating this bunch for salads. The tops I'll do green onions. But yeah. And then our last little bed, which was supposed to be strictly green onions, which it still can be, but it's pretty much toast. So yeah, the rain hurt us in that respect. So I've still got mustard greens that I'm harvesting, some bolted, and we just kind of let the bees do their thing with those until I'm ready. The chickens and the goats like them, but I don't like to have them eat that every day. Carrots are doing absolutely fantastic as usual. Sean did a great job of sowing these. So we haven't had to thin very much. So that's good. This whole bed is going to be harvested probably today or tomorrow. This was just a mixed experimental bed at the beginning of the season, and it's done its course, and I'm actually going to be putting a couple of things in that are quick to grow and can handle a frost. Things like I'm going to be doing some radishes, some more spinach. I can't remember what else is on my list. I am going to do some more greens, probably some more collard greens. They'll be baby greens for the most part of everything. I'm probably going to put some more broccoli in, but again, just for the greens, because it definitely doesn't have enough time. Here's my beautiful lettuce. And I actually will be harvesting in probably, well, I don't know. As you all know, our lettuce crisis in the US right now. So I'm very thankful to have this lettuce. And I will be growing more because I have a couple varieties that are more like leaf lettuce. And so won't take long to grow it all, and we can have them well through into September for salads, fresh eating, so that'll be great. Beets, I have, okay, so here are the beets. And the weeds pretty much overtook, but I have some actual in the refrigerator that I need to can up. And I think I have enough. Actually, I might be able to harvest a couple of more of these and add to it, and then the rest of them will be used for greens. So we try to use everything, even if we don't get a root out of it. But like I said, I think I'll be able to get a total of 4 to 5 quart jars, which isn't what I wanted, but that's okay. We'll take it. It's just going, I'm so excited. I've got cauliflower and it's going crazy. And then I've been harvesting off these broccoli shoots for quite a while. This is the Romanesca that didn't hold up tight, so that'll just get sauteed along with everything else. The greens. I've got, I'll show you my wonderful, beautiful cabbages, but all of these greens. So all along that back line, yes, I need to weed. is cabbages, and they are coming along pretty well. And then I honestly don't remember what's in there. Oh, cauliflower. Oh, I have another one. Just a baby starting. So these are all cauliflower. So I totally forgot that I did a whole row. That's good. And then right here is cabbages. And that guy is just doing so good. They are coming along. I've got 3 big ones right here. And then I have a couple more back there. Oh, it finally snapped. My gate. It's being held up by a bungee cord and it finally snapped. So this bed right here has got some kohlrabi. I've got 3 kohlrabi in the fridge that I harvested the other day. These are all going to be greens. And yes, the weeds are out of control. This is what I will be doing all day tomorrow, is weeding. There's another little Romanesca. So far it's doing pretty good. More collards, broccoli greens, and more cabbages. So I'm hoping that the cabbages have enough time, because I have this recipe for sweet and sour cabbage, and then I also want to do some traditional sauerkraut for the winter. So I'm hoping that all those do well. But what has really exploded over the last 3 days is my strawberry patch. Let me tell you, they're everywhere. I'm sure you probably can't see them right now, but there's just red popping up all over the place. So I'm going to get those harvested and see what we get, because on Friday I'll be using our kohlrabi for a kohlrabi slaw, and then I'm going to be using the strawberries to make homemade strawberry ice cream. So I'm super excited about that, because it is supposed to be absolutely stunning all week, like into the high 70s, which if you live in Alaska, you know that that is a scorcher. Come on, out. So I think that's it. And I'll show you what we get today, and I'll probably check on those cucumbers tomorrow and see if I can get enough harvested for a batch to can. Okay, day 2. I came into the greenhouse because I'm pretty sure that there's quite a few cucumbers that are ready. Oh, I gotta put my sunglasses on. It is so hot, but beautiful. Anyways, I came in here because I knew I'd have about at least 6 to 8 cucumbers that would be ready today. And this is what I came into the greenhouse. 3 cucumbers gone. So, wonder who did this? I will tell you who did this. One of my chickens. Because I forgot to put the gate up on it this morning before I left, and this is what I come back to. So, for any of you cucumber and chicken people, don't let them mix, because this would have been a doozy. Anyways, I'm debating on whether I just go throw it to the rest of the chickens or just stick it in compost. But we still have a few that I can pick. There's that one. And every year I always, one hides from me every year and ends up being ginormous. There's another one. I still think I can get plenty to do a round of pickles. We had some last night in a cucumber and tomato salad, and oh my gosh, they're so good. All right, I'm just gonna go around and I'll show you how many I get here. That one's not quite ready. Whew. I will not be in here for long. It is hot. Actually, I should probably open up the back of this. There's one. One more little guys. Now these ones they're pickling cucumbers, so they're going to be small. And they look really good. I think this is dar, if I remember right. And last year I didn't get one single cucumber from the dar, and I almost didn't grow them again for that reason. But this is the year for them. All right, I was able to get a couple more. Plus I still have quite a few in the refrigerator from the last couple days. And I think in the morning I'll come out here before it gets hot and pick a few more. Looks like they need another day. But Gertrude, our barred rock chicken, had a day in here, and I'm almost positive it was her, because when I came out here, she was lingering at the back on the outside, and I noticed the gate. I forgot to do the gate, and then she tried to come in here, so I'm pretty sure it was her. And she's lucky that she's one of the originals. All right, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pickles today, or 8 cucumbers today. And while I'm in here, I'm just gonna pick these few peppers that are ready. They're still going strong. And I've got these cayennes. Oh, that one's not ready. That one's quite not ready. Not quite ready. Gosh, I can't use your words, Karen. I gotta get out of here. Oof. All right, there's a few peppers. Not bad. Now, I'm getting out of this greenhouse, and I need to do, I think next up I'm gonna do some greens, more greens, and then I need to pick more strawberries. So let's go do that. Okay, I just came out of the tomatoes, and I will not be going back in there today. Well, I will this evening to close it up, but it's ridiculously hot in there. Anyways, I keep forgetting I have pepper plants in there, and a couple little cherry tomatoes were ready. But yeah, more peppers. That's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna have to go get a bag for these. I'm not picking kale today because I'm going to be making a dish tomorrow out of it, so I'll just come pick it fresh tomorrow. All right. I think that's it for that bed. Let's check our zucchini. I know I said they were pretty slow this year, but when they start going, I think there's 3 more on this one. Not bad. A little skinny, but I'll take it. Wish these golden ones would grow. And zucchini are like cucumbers for me. I will miss one, and I will come out to a giant zucchini one morning. That's a nice surprise. Okay. Oh, I see some big leaves over there. Let's get those. Oh, goodness, the weeds. I'll just pop that guy off. These are leaves on the Romanesca that has decided to bolt on me. So I'll use those. And then I think tomorrow I will come out and get these broccoli shoots and do something. It's almost time to just do a full green day, except for the cabbages. There's Walter. Oh, he hears me. Hey, Walter. All right, let's get back to this because I don't have a lot of time, so I'm not going to pick everything. I had to go to the store this morning, and the nearest store for us, well, I went to Fred Meyer or Kroger, for those of you who aren't here, and it is about 45 minutes away, one way. So that took up quite a bit of my day, and we have plans this evening with family. So I only want to get what I can actually get processed, and then I'll most likely end up coming out here within the next couple of days and just wiping out most of these leaves because, like I said yesterday, I want to start another round, even if it's just for baby greens. Let's get some of these collards. Let's call that good. Now, all right, let's see what strawberries we got today. Oh, I see a big fat strawberry. See if I can get to it. Oh. I have neglected my poor strawberries this year. It's not quite ready. Hopefully I get it before the birds do. Oh yeah, I need to spend a day in here too. You know, there's just not enough time in the day. You know? All right, I see quite a few that are almost ready, but not 100%. So I'll try and get out here in the morning, beat the birds to them. But I got a couple to snack on. And I still have some frozen from last year that I'm gonna make my strawberry ice cream with tomorrow. So anyways, I'm gonna go get these processed before I gotta get out of here. And we'll pick this up tomorrow and wrap it up for the week. Well, as always, life got a little hectic, but I still wanted to show you guys what I was able to harvest. And I've got plenty of salad fixins and plenty of cucumbers and beets to can up. So going to be a busy weekend for me. Anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.